Hi everyone, long time no speak. We've had a lot going on in our family, but I have now found a few moments. So what I'm going to do today is I'm setting up my October cover pages. I don't think I've shown July's and August. I won't run through the entire thing because it's getting pretty full. That was my July's one. This is some kind of texture paste, strata paste I think it was called, and it does make it look like a rock. It's very, very textured, but with some shiny bits, which I was most impressed at. So my journaling has taken a back seat, I'm afraid. And that was my August cover pages because we have been out. We've got 3 teenagers come to live with us now, and life is very busy. And so we are out in our van constantly. So that was the August one. There's not much. I haven't had chance. Daughter's wedding, which I've still got to finish off. So, October. Not October. Blimey, I am getting in front of myself. September. And it's the beginning of autumn, but not quite. So I have got, if I show you the bits that I've got, this is a stamp set that I bought, a paper artsy stamp set, and I was really impressed with it. So I've stamped them, and then I've heat embossed them. I don't mind stamping onto my journal pages, but if I get heat embossing wrong in my journal, that's it. It's there forever. So I thought, well, I'll heat emboss them because I like the shiny bits, and then I've coloured them in with felt tips. So far I've managed to cut one out. That's as far as I got. And I started stamping some, I printed up a header. I suppose it is the start of autumn. I was stamping up some leaves, and then I was cutting around them and drawing around them, and then I thought, do you know what, I might as well just stamp those on. They're not going to go through. Right, let's make a start. I'm going to use I've got some gesso, but I want it a kind of yellowy, creamy colour, so, or orangey yellow, does that make sense? So I wasn't sure which one was going to be the best, so I've got a tea dye re-inker, and then this one is a yellow-orange acrylic ink, and that one is pure yellow. If you're anything like me, I've got loads of these sprays in my drawer, and I don't use them for anything, so it's like, ugh. Ooh. Right, I am going to start off, I think, with a bit of the tea dye. Actually, let's start off with some of this. These were bought for courses that I've done that I've just not, and I've used them maybe twice. Let's just mix that in and see what we get. Okay, that's not the colour I wanted. It's okay. It's a very nice baby yellow. Okay. So we already have some splatters. I'll go with that. I'm just gonna mop them up a bit. There we go. Oh, that's better. Yep, quite liking that. So let's just I was going to use my brayer, but that is actually not working too bad. Give that a quick wipe. Table numbers. Ooh, that's interesting. For my daughter's wedding. So I hope you've all been keeping well. Anyway, let's just try and keep my pages clean. I don't really think that's the colour I intended to have, but that'll do for now. Maybe a little bit of white mixed in. Now that's the kind of colour I was after. That's much better. I always go too heavy with these sprayers and leave myself lines. Let's mix a bit more white in. Yeah, that's better. Let's face it, if you don't like the colour you end up with, you can always go over it, can't you? Okay. Let's just clip this bit down. No, wrong bin. Right, I need to go and dry this, so I will be right back. Okay, right. I was just looking at this thinking, it needs a little bit something else. So I've got a bundled sage and shabby shutters. Autumn isn't quite here, so it's not really time for bright oranges. Everything's just starting to go off a bit at the moment. I want to keep the top fairly as is, quite pale, but I want it sort of darker towards the bottom, so let's see what this turns out like. I think I may have a pad that's starting to dry out. Oh, I'm quite liking that. The idea is I'm going to layer it up with leaves and the mushrooms that I've printed off. Make it a bit of a forest scene. Perhaps doodle on some flowers, or not flowers, but leaves. Our garden is just starting to go over at the moment. Okay, let's do the same on this side. I am knocking the camera, and for that I apologise. Let's try and go a little lighter. So this one is the shabby shutters, and that works really nicely. Like that. Yes, sort of going home, you know. We're not quite got to the yellow stage at the moment, but we're getting there. And this is bundled sage. I didn't know if it might be two. Oh, it adds a bit of contrast. Bit of touch up here of the lighter one, perhaps. Okay, I think we'll call it quits at that for now. I think I've got the colour scheme I want. Okay. Now this side, so I've got some mushrooms, and I'm just going to cut round these, so I will go quiet and speed this bit up. Right, I think that's all I want to cut out at the moment. I just love that pop of colour. That's actually it's a bright red by Tombow. I don't know, it doesn't give the colour name, it just gives the number 847. Okay, right, I am going to stamp some leaves in the back. This is a really old set of leaves. I genuinely don't know where these have come from. Well, they came from Amazon, but I couldn't tell you what the name of it is. This is the Paper Artsy set, Eclectica ESC 26, and I'm absolutely loving it. I think that's brilliant. Right, I think I will use. That's the only problem with them being really thick foam is that I'm really having to judge where that is. So I think we'll go for that one. And then some leaves. And I'm going to stamp them, I think, in the Shabby Shutters, this darker one, which I'm really hoping will give me enough shadow without being too in your face. Well, that's the plan anyway. Okay, let's... Yeah, that works. This is just for a bit of added background. I am going to put the mushrooms over the top, my cutouts. Oh, do you know, I'm really liking that. Okay, let's do the same over this side. Yep, that works for me. And then, oh blimey, there we go. Let's try this one. So it's brand new, I haven't washed it, I haven't used it before, and it's like, oh, is this going to work? Oh yeah. So I'm thinking a few down there. This is a really delicate little stamp. Oh, I'm liking that. Okay, that's that one done. Now, so, I'm in two minds whether to put a bit of shadow in as I'm putting them on rather than I want that one to look like it's fallen over. This one I thought would be perfect for this corner. I even found out some postage, I don't suppose they're real postage stamps, but they look good. Right, I have got some words I want to use. I found a quote on a picture when I was mooching through Pinterest that was follow your dreams. Or sometimes you get lost in your dreams. You follow your dreams, you get lost and find something better. Words, I've got it written down somewhere, and I thought that was brilliant. Really, really like that. Right. So trusty pencil, burnt umber, and I'm thinking I am going to add in some dark browns at the bottom. Right, let's put on some leaves. This is a vintage photo. Sorry, blimey, you can hardly see that, but it is. It's vintage photo. A well-loved version of vintage photo. Right, let's... Oh. Right, door answered. Let's carry on. Actually, I'm not even sure if I quite like that one or not. See what it looks like when they're built up a bit. Maybe. I wonder. Let's go for this. Let's put them on and draw. Right, I've heat embossed this with black. I just use a very cheap Dovecraft. No, sorry, all Paper Mania black. And if I've got bits of white showing, which I don't mind, but if you can always edge it with black ink to get rid of it. I haven't used my glue in quite a while. Okay, come on. That really doesn't want to work. Yeah, we got enough out. I think I am just going to give this a little bit of just a little bit of darkness underneath. Right, I've done it darker on that side, so Next, that one's at the back. Sorry, I keep forgetting where my camera is. Okay, that's getting really annoying now. So let's put that one there. That's you don't need to smudge this in, I don't like seeing things floating. It's a personal choice, I think. And then maybe okay, see if we can actually get the glue to work now. I have been doing an awful lot of furniture recycling. I think people have been at home so long, they're just... that is driving me nuts. Right, let's put him there. Okay, still needs a bit of something. I wonder actually, maybe. No, that one doesn't look. Oops, I really think I should have planned this out first. There, that's where it should have gone, in the middle. Okay. Let's stick these back down. I'm liking that. Okay. That's much better. I think my glue must be on a go slow. This is either going to be kill or cure. Ah, gotcha. It's the little things. Now, where did I have that? Okay, that's better. Let's do this back down. Okay, now the glue is just gone. I quite like that one in there. We have the start of a journal page. Now this one I was going to put down here just to add a bit of interest, I think. But I am. And this is Memento, this one. Bamboo leaves. It's not a colour fast ink. It is just I actually don't have any green colour fast inks, unfortunately. There it is. Oops. Okay. So I want that one to go back there. And now that one shows up a lot better. Right, I've got a Pigma Micron fine liner. This one is a number 3, which is a 35mm line. I just want to, like, these are edged in black. I just want to go sort of scribble it round. I quite like the scribbled looks. I know some people are. It's just, I think, what works for you. Yeah. That does work for me. Let's just bring... That's looking pretty good. I am going to want to make... under flat bit. There we go. Yeah. I have to say, ooh, this is working. I have to say it has been incredible fun looking through the last sort of 8 months or so. Reading my notes and reading the journal. I mean, let's face it, it's been a fascinating year, hasn't it? In all sorts of ways I think we'd rather forget. But there you go. Right, I am going to do some doodling on this, I'm thinking, because it's not quite dark enough. I wanted it a little darker. So let's... Ooh, that's interesting. It's caught the ink. That seems to have faded somewhat. Oh, they're almost like ghost plants. That's better. Right, let's add a bit more. So let's face it, mushrooms grow in the dark, as the saying goes. I am going to go around the edges before I do any more. This has been really useful, not actually putting on any sort of edging until I've come to do my page, because it's allowed me to use so many different colours. Although I think I am definitely going to do one next year, but I think what I may do is do it in 2 halves, because this is, we're now just starting month 9 and I'm like, oh, 3 months to go. Okay. Now I need to add my words. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sketch it out on pencil and then go over it with a pen. So I will go on and do that, and then I will be right back. Right, I have been and sketched out. I always do this if I've got something big to write. Do it in pencil, and then I can rub it out as I'm going along. Right, I will speed this bit up, but it's just so you get an idea of how my brain sort of works. Right, see you in the mouth. Okay, that is my quote for the month. Sometimes on your way to a dream you get lost and find a better one. Yeah, that's a good motto to live with. I have started to fill out the September, and then I'm going to handwrite those in. I did it for the August one and I really like the way it turned out. It needs something else. It looks a bit bleh, in my opinion. I like that page. That page needs, I don't know, something missing. Right, I've been away, had coffee, and I've finished off writing in the numbers. So I've got my calendar. Now I was looking for something else, and it suddenly occurred to me these spots where I'd spilt this dressing on it. So I've been having a bit of a play. If I grab my bit of paper, various things. I just wanted something for up there and maybe a little bit up here. So I got some, this one's called Transparent Raw Sienna. I don't know if that will focus on it. And I diluted it down with just a touch of water. So as you can see, it's really runny. And I'm thinking, so I've got a wet brush, very wet. And I was just going to pick up some and protecting my other pages because it does go everywhere. I'm thinking just a few spots. I don't know, it just, for my brain, just adds a bit of something. It was looking a bit plain, I think that's what the problem was. Yeah, now you see how I like that. Now whether it will dry that colour, it looks to be sinking in on the paper, but we'll see. Let's add more interest. I'm not sure if that's, I'm just going to give it a quick blast with this. Okay, so it's soaked into the paper. That's okay, I don't mind that. And it's kept its colour on top of the gesso. Now, the next thing I'm going to, I can't rub these lines out yet, this pen is still a little damp. So I've got give it a quick shake, a Posca pen. This one's a 7.7, should I say. And I'm just going to add some highlighting, so I will speed this bit up and I will speak to you in a mo. Sorry. Right, I'm thinking. Let's try some of this darker ink. Oh, that's better. There we go. Let's do the same up here. Okay. Love it. Right, done. Before I start messing anymore. There we go. My October one. One of my young ladies is going to have a fair bit of homeschooling when kids go back in a couple of weeks. And I'm thinking that would be brilliant for the front of a composition book. One of her exercise books. Watch this space. Right, you take care though. I hope it's given you some ideas, some colour schemes, some way of doing something. You take care and I'll speak to you all hopefully a whole lot sooner than it has been. Right, see you later. Bye.